everyone, it's Betsy Harvey with Betsy Harvey Inc., your communications headquarters for confidently communicating your personal brand story in your work and in your life. Now, for those of you who are out on social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, you name your favorite social media outlet, a lot of how we garner acceptance is by numbers. Let's be honest, if you have more than 300 friends on Facebook or maybe 300 connections on LinkedIn, you're probably feeling pretty good. The truth is, it's nice to stay connected to people because you just never know when you're going to need them. And as a business owner who largely operates online, I have to say that the numbers game does matter. But when you're a quality person, like I tend to be, it's kind of tricky because I sometimes get frustrated that I have to pay to play. For example, if you want to see my feed on Facebook, you probably have to spend time actually going out to my business page because sometimes if I'm not paying to advertise, it's just not going to show up in your feed. I rest in the confidence that my 500 plus followers are able to receive the information I send. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I just have to accept the fact that people see what they need to see when they see it. That numbers game piece led to this week's hot topic because I was thinking about my network and I was thinking that, there really are only probably 20 to 25 people in my network, both personally and professionally, that I call on a fairly consistent basis, or that I would call on in a time of need, depending on what I needed. This is exclusive of family and friends. These are the people that might be able to help me with something in my business, for something as a mom, as a wife, from spiritual development standpoint. These are key go-to people that actually really matter. They're what I call your real network connections. We have a lot of fake network connections, and it doesn't mean the people are fake. It just means that they're connections that kind of stay there simply because you may have had an experience in the past together and they just want to see how you're doing, maybe catch up on your family, or from a professional standpoint, just see where your work has taken you. But your real connections are the ones that you go to for when you really need something. Might be your IT guru. In my case, it's somebody who is a web developer or a graphic designer. It might be a fellow entrepreneur that I can mastermind with. It could be somebody who has really just nailed the whole time management thing of being an entrepreneur and a mom. It might be somebody who has such a great faith relationship that I really look up to her or to him to give me guidance on how they structure their day so that they're able to nurture their spiritual life. Whatever it is, there are real connections and there are fake connections in your network. So this week, what I want you to do is I want you to think about who are those 20 to 25 go-to people for me. Who is it that has really been a go-to expert or person that has improved my life, both personally and professionally? I want you to go out and I want you to thank them. You could go out on Facebook and tag all their names and give them a big shout out, which is great for promoting them if you really love what they do. You could also send them a personal email. You might drop them a card in the mail, whatever feels right. But in the month of gratitude, which by the way, I do think it should be all year long. It's just we all sort of exploit November and capitalize on Thanksgiving. So this week, since next week you probably won't be with your business colleagues as much and you'll be with family and friends that you're thankful for, spend this week thinking about the people in your professional life or even in your personal life that help you grow. And I want you to thank them. So I look forward to seeing you out on the blog where you can see a little bit more about what I just talked about today. And I will see you out on Facebook. You may have to go out and find me. Twitter and Instagram in the coming weeks. And I wish you safe, fun, and amazing new memories and experiences as you go into Thanksgiving next week. And I'll see you actually in your inbox next Thursday. Until then, be well. Hey everyone, it's Betsy again. A little bonus for this week. You may have seen this particular piece of artwork on my piano where I was sitting for this week's video, and I wanted to show it to you. This was created, it was designed and hand painted by Kristen Ramsey here in Atlanta. And if you want to check her out, I think she's got some pretty neat stuff, great affirmational messages, everything from cool magnets to great signs. But she's on Instagram at Sign Me Up Signs. And also, she is at signmeupsigns.etsy.com. And the reason I just love this is it captures all the messages that I think are so important, that love really does win. And it is so important to be kind. And I love that you can use your hands as a reminder. There's also there's a prayer for children where they learn how to pray with their fingers, but it's kind of like that. Be kind, show grace, love others, and forgive. It matters. And that by living simply, we can create and enjoy life and be thankful. And I just think she just really nails what we've been trying to approach this month. So remember your hashtag 30 days of gratitude to show all the things that you're grateful for. And I can't wait to catch you on Thanksgiving. And I hope you have a great week. Be well.